poker.
Jones has been very strong on the poker circuit of late. And this has been a big year for him at the World Series. But it's Jason Gray now to speak. Tough picking between these three. A lot of experience. And Gray, he's laying down his button. That could be the chink in his armor, Roy. Passing on the button, folded around to Gary Jones, who gets a ground skinner. It's a walk there in a big blind. And Jones showing that he had enough to defend, I think.
Well, every 3 hands you will now forfeit 9,000 chips. So if your cards dry up, you still need to be busy. You need to represent hands if you have them or not.
Right, 9,000 around, and a round is only 3 hands, as you say. The oddities to 3-handed hold'em. If you're not in the blinds, you have the button.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the devilfish right now, of course. Black suit, red circle, signifying the nominal dealer.
Alternative career as an undertaker.
Of course, Devilfish used to be a jeweler in his early days. They called him Dave the Jeweler before he was saddled with the Devilfish because his sting can kill. And Dave has found a big ace now on the button. And is he going to go 17,000 again? It's 18. Triple the bet.
Now the glory of this, it will look like a button still.
And you've sussed it, Roy. Gary Jones is thinking the exact same thing because he stuck a load of chips in now. Re-raise.
Now I see Devilfish moving the lot in here. Or a good sized bet.
Gary Jones has re-raised 35,000. Remember, a similar play happened before, and the Devilfish came all over the top with the ace-king. He's just asked Gary Jones, how much you got there? And Jones, giving a countdown, Elliott's got him by about 75,000. And Roy Brindley, we saw Elliott remove with the ace-king. Will he do the same with the ace-jack?
It's all about time in this game, and his timing has been perfect. Not by accident, but by design. He has hit cards at the right time and found opponents with hands to donate chips to him. And yet again, he's up against Gary Jones with the better hand. Yet again, he's going to stick it in. He only calls.
The re-raise was 40,000. Devilfish preferring to just call. Gary Jones will speak first. He has, right now, the lead, but not the best hand.
Check. Respect.
Check.
These two are giving each other's unbelievable.
This pot very large right now, 122,000. Devilfish winning with the ace-jack, and that is just the card the Devilfish wanted. Gary Jones now drawing dead, Roy Brindley.
Yeah, I think the fish will either check or throw out a small bet.
Devil counting it down. He can beat a lot of hands right now, including ace-king. 60,000 into the 120,000 pot. 50 is the bet.
Gary Jones, 2 moves now, all out to all in. And I don't think an all in would actually get through.
So twice now, Jones has come over the top of an Elliott raise. Twice he's had to lay them down.
And have you seen any player bet the flop today? I mean, come on, this is Texas Hold'em. You're 4-handed, 3-handed. You know, you missed a flop, it doesn't matter. Stick some chips in on the flop, man. Give yourself a chance to get a bluff through.
And the Devilfish just peak to peak. Look at his Manhattan, Roy. Red lines, of course, pots the players have won. And there is nearly as many red lines out there as blue. You would think he's playing a head-up poker.
Yeah, I think you need characters, don't you? I mean, people like to have the people who they want to sweat for, you know. And it's like darts or snooker. Everybody has the favourites, you know. So it's nice when you get faces back on the TV who they know.
Gary Jones lost the pot, but he's got the button back anyway.
Pass.
6-7 of clubs does not like him. Jason Gray neither. And Devilfish Elliott shows he had some power there in the big blind.
I got 2
A
unders.
pocket pair, I believe.
Well, I wonder if that ace-7 instant with Gary Jones rocked his confidence, because he had a nice popping hand there, 2 suited connected cards in the middle. He was on the button, and he failed to throw out a raise.
That's the 2 ones I've had up to now. I've had a pair of 10s twice in a pair of 8s.
It's like I'm on Doctor Who. It's like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Like Daleks.
Daleks, yeah. Exterminate. Yeah, exactly.
He's good one.
Cards are out, 2 to 3, and Gray now. Presto hand, the 2 5s. Double sinkway. The raise to 18,000. Standard triple the bet. Quickly called by Gary Jones. We have action here. Jones with the KT suited. Flop coming. And Jones will be first to speak. Looking for some diamonds to be his best friend. Oh, look at that. We've seen some sets here tonight, Roy. Jason Gray hitting 3 5s on board. And he will bet. Oh, that's a pretty big bet for a big hand.
Wow.
And Gary's
Wow.
gone all in.
Yes.
Unbelievable. It was a verbal all in. He's not going to like this at all. I think he thought that Jason Gray was over betting the pot, Roy Brindley.
And he just signed his own
You're
death
in all
warrant.
sorts of trouble.
Gary Jones in an absolute disaster of trouble here. He made a big bluff, egg all over his face, and he's laughing. He says, I guess I couldn't take you off those cards. Gary Jones actually has Gray slightly out-chipped. So it
22
is
diamonds is good.
Jason Gray all in, but in a virtually
Yeah, I misread my hand.
unlosable position.
He needs a miracle, biblical proportions here. The next best card for him to come out would probably be the Jack of Diamonds to give him an open-ended straight and that flush draw. But beyond that, let's be honest, he's sucking on a hose pipe full of carbon monoxide.
I think,
Jones about 5% or less to win this hand. He needs a diamond. That is no help. He's now drawing dead. And Jason Gray is going to win this pot, and it is a big un. River card immaterial here, and Roy Brindley. Gary Jones just made one slip up, and it cost him a bundle.
Well, it was bizarre play all the way around. Jason Gray flops a set. Now, 99% of players would then throw out a tiny bet or check. What does Jason Gray do? He throws out a stonking bet. It looks so suspicious. It made no sense to anybody, but it did the job, and Gary Jones committed all of his chips on an absolute, total, outright nothing, and he's bitten the dust.
Levels within levels. Gray slicking the slicker before he could get hornswoggled himself, and Gary Jones now with only a lone stack of yellows in tough shape. Looking at that hand one more time, Gray loved that flop. 3 5 straight and center. Gary Jones never picked up a pair. The bluff didn't work. 3 5s held up, and King High bit the dust. So we're still 3. But Roy Brindley, what does Gary Jones have to do to get back in this? Is it down to luck?
Absolutely. He's got 9,000 around to contend with. He only has 29,000 chips. Basically, he's in the zone where it's stick it in and close your eyes and hope.
Not only that, but he's got the small blind in there, so it'll be 26,000 unless he chooses to play this hand. Jones in desperate need of a double up, and Devilfish comfortable enough to let these two fight it out.
I'm all in.
All in.
All in again. Jones says it didn't work last time, but it could this time. He's found a real hand here, Roy.
Absolutely. Now he wants his opponent to have a real hand.
Nice.
Jason Gray's laid him down, so that's 6,000 more to Gary Jones' stack. And the truth is, Roy, one double through, and he's not. Oh, Thomas Kremser has just said the 2 words that Gary Jones did not want to hear. Raise it. Raise the blinds now. 5 and 10,000. We're in the 4th level. And Roy Brindley, that's going to make it go from 9,000 around to 15,000 around. Terrible for Jones.
Yeah, Jones puts his chips in here immediately, probably without looking. It makes you feel a bit braver if you don't look, but he's on the button. And it's just a fair mathematical gamble. Look, stick in 35,000. Who knows? It might get through uncontested, and if it does, I pick up 15,000. If not, I take my chances, and I've got 70, or I'm gone.
Gary Jones, Manhattan there. Great start for him.